You are living in an age of noise, an endless performance where everyone broadcasts their minor victories and curated struggles, screaming for the validation of strangers. They call it hustle. They call it building a brand. Carl Jung would call it by its true name, a desperate flight from the self. This obsession with externalizing your journey is a spiritual sickness. You have been conditioned to believe that progress not seen by others is not progress at all. This is the ultimate tool of the matrix of mediocrity, to convince you that your own judgment is worthless without a chorus of public approval. Jung's entire life's work was a rebellion against this lie. He taught that the most important work you will ever do is silent, internal, and invisible to the outside world. This is not self-help. This is the blueprint for forging a sovereign soul. The first lesson is to differentiate the persona from the self. Your persona is the mask you wear for the world. It is your job title, your social media profile, your reputation. The modern world tells you to polish this mask until it shines. Jung warns that an over-identification with the persona is spiritual death. It is to become a hollow costume. Improving your life in silence means you stop working on the mask and start working on the face beneath. It means you achieve something not for the photo, but for the quiet, internal click of a piece of your soul falling into place. The second lesson is to confront your shadow. The shadow is everything within you that you refuse to acknowledge. Your insecurities, your repressed desires, your hidden shames. The performative culture of today is about pretending the shadow doesn't exist. You post affirmations to cover your anxiety. You signal virtue to hide your envy. This is a coward's path. Jung teaches that the shadow holds immense power. True growth comes from turning inward, into the darkness, and integrating the shadow. In silence, you ask yourself, what am I afraid of? What ugly truth about myself am I avoiding? You do not post this on Instagram. You face it in the terrifying cathedral of your own mind. This confrontation is where you find your true strength. Your gold is in the dark. The third lesson is to understand your anima or animus. These are the inner masculine and feminine archetypes that exist within everyone. The noisy world demands you perform a caricature of your gender. It rewards brute force in men and passive compliance in women. Jung's work guides you to a silent internal union of these forces. It is the integration of your assertive and receptive qualities, your logic and your intuition. This inner marriage creates a state of profound balance and wholeness. It is a source of creative power so immense that it requires no external applause. You become your own source, your own muse, your own counsel. The fourth lesson is the path of individuation. This is the ultimate goal of Jung's psychology. It is the process of becoming a fully formed, integrated individual, distinct from the collective consciousness. Individuation is, by its very nature, a solitary and silent journey. You cannot achieve it by following a trend, joining a movement, or adopting a popular ideology. You achieve it by divesting from the noise, by cultivating a ruthless commitment to your own unique path. You start listening to the whisper of your own soul over the roar of the crowd. Every decision made from this place of inner alignment is a silent victory that builds your internal empire, brick by sovereign brick. Stop telling the world what you are going to do. The energy wasted in proclamation is the very energy required for execution. Let your ambition be a secret covenant between you and your potential. Move like a ghost, your progress measured not in likes and shares, but in the growing solidity of your own being. The world will not understand your silence. They will mistake it for apathy or stagnation. Let them. Your results, when they finally choose to manifest externally, will be so sudden and so total that they will resemble an act of magic. They will not have seen you climbing the mountain. They will only see you standing on the summit. This is the ultimate form of power. If you have followed this transmission to its end, it is because the noise of the world has begun to sound like static to you. You are ready to close the door, to mute the crowd, and to begin the real work. The seed of inner truth has been activated. It cannot be deactivated. This, therefore, is not a request, it is an acknowledgement. When you subscribe to this channel and comment with the word silence, you are not just performing an action, you are making a vow to your own sovereign self. You are declaring your allegiance to the invisible empire you are building within. This is not a channel. It is a sanctuary for the architects of the soul. You are now inside. Now, go. Let the world have its noise. You have work to do.